Today I'll be talking about how eating breakfast improves your health, your self-improvement, and have a better attitude throughout the day. When I was doing all my research on this topic to persuade you guys to eat breakfast daily, I ran across Ahan O'Connor. He's from the New York Times. He wrote an article that if you eat breakfast, it helps your memory and helps you go longer throughout the day. It showed that researchers did that after 4 hours, if you don't eat breakfast, that you're fatigued like already through the day. But if you do eat breakfast, you're not as fatigued and you can go longer throughout your day. And for college students, he recommended a grab and go, so like Pop-Tarts, anything that you can just grab on the road and eat on your way to class. It helps you in the classroom as well. Next, I want to discuss your health and how it can improve by eating breakfast on the daily. I read from a doctor down in Tulsa. His name is Harrison. It improves your performance if you eat breakfast. It improves your energy, you're happier throughout the day, and you don't gain weight. Because I know a lot of people are like, well, should I eat breakfast? Should I not eat breakfast? Because I don't want to gain weight. But study actually shows that it decreases your appetite throughout the day. That way you're not as hungry and you don't just snack because you're hungry. It also showed that that people that ate breakfast decrease their hunger throughout the day than people who don't. And the people who don't, those are the people that tend to gain weight. It also helps improve your memory through the classroom, or if you need to remember something that day. When you eat breakfast, it triggers your brain, and it helps you remember things a lot quicker because of carbohydrates. It also helps prevent type 2 diabetes. It shows that 30% of people that did not eat breakfast had type 2 diabetes. Next, I want to talk about some causes and risks if you don't eat breakfast that you're putting your body in danger. I read that there are 21 reasons why people should eat breakfast because there are risks if you don't. If you don't, you have the risk of disease of anemia because of your blood sugar, and you don't get enough iron in your body. It damages your brain, and what it does to your brain is it does not send enough carbohydrates and energy to your brain, so you lose memory, your short-term memory goes, you're not as well as a test taker, and things like that. It also you put your immune system in risk of catching a disease, not being able to give off the antibodies for an infection or something like that. It also increases your risk of diabetes because you're not getting enough sugar into your bloodstream to get you throughout the day. And I know some people have come up with excuses like, I'm in a hurry, I'm not hungry when I wake up in the mornings. But I want to talk to you about some of the things that you can do, some of the solutions that you can do to eat breakfast. That way you're not putting your body in danger, at risks. One solution would be to grab a Pop-Tart. It is high in carbohydrates, it has sugar in it, and they're really good, they're really easy. You grab a package, you go, you can eat on your way to class or in your car, or when you get hungry and you don't have to starve yourself till break or to lunch to eat. Also, if you're like, oh, I do eat breakfast, but it's like later in the morning, not right when I get up, you can get up, you can and move, you can go work out, come back, eat breakfast, or get up and get ready for the day. And in doing that, you're triggering your brain, hey, I'm up, I'm awake, I need to put fuel in my body so I can go the rest of the day. Or you can also pack it to go. I know I pack Cinnamon Toast Crunch in a little baggie, and I eat it during first hour or on my way or after first hour. And I kind of eat that throughout the day, and that's kind of my snack. But in conclusion, that I want you to think about next time you don't eat breakfast, you're putting your body at risk and the damages that you're already putting yourself in if you don't eat breakfast. I talked about the benefits, the causes, and the risk of not eating any breakfast. The one thing I can tell you is I have not eaten breakfast probably the last 3 years on a consistent basis, but this year I really consciously thought I need to pack like a snack, or I do need to eat breakfast, maybe not in the morning, but kind of like later in the morning. And it really helps me, and it makes me a lot happier. It has improved my health. I have more energy. I can go longer. It helps my attitudes depending on the day. But I just want you to think about eating breakfast. It is the most important meal of the day.